going to be, again, 71. And now that you've established, again, when you see a line, a side here, what can I say about this side, SU? It's congruent to itself. So I just need to put one notch because there's no other notches. What can I say about this line? It's congruent to itself. And since there's no other markings, I'll just put one. What can I say about this line, NP? So this has got one notch. How many notches should I put on this one? Let's put 2. What can I say about these 2 angles? They're vertical angles, and vertical angles are always what? So I can go ahead. This has no notch. So on this one, I'll put 1 notch. All right. So let's go back. Let's name a few of these then. So what would this one be? This is going to be what? Angle, side, double angle. Angle, side, double angle. So what is this one? Angle, side, angle. What about this one? Side, angle, angle. So side, angle, angle. What about this one? Side, angle, side, side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. All right. So now we're going to go back and we're going to do, now you're going to have to put the letters in the correct order. So it doesn't tell you, but we're going to do it. You're going to tell me what triangle is congruent to what triangle. So I'm going to start maybe on the smallest side. And I'm going to say HGI. So I'm going to say triangle HGI. And it's congruent to who thinks they know the correct order on the other one. Ava, what do you think?
FGI.
Yep. So here's 1, the angle, and then the side. Here's 1, the angle, then the side. So we'd have to start here. It's going to be triangle FGI. F to G to I. So that shows that they're congruent. On this one, so I'm going to start with this top one. Here's one side and the second side. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to name it by triangle NOP. It's congruent to who thinks they know how you're going to name the second triangle.
Triangle NQP.
Yep, 1 to 2, NQP. If any of these are out of order, it's going to be counted wrong. You have to have them in the correct order. So this one, and again, I would start, well, this is the sides in between, so I wouldn't start there. I would go the angle, side, angle. So I'm going to go BCA. So I'm going to triangle BCA is congruent to who thinks they know what? Oh, this is very interesting. This is where you'd get it wrong. Bonk. Doesn't this have an angle marked? And this one doesn't. So it's actually going to be, who thinks they know the first letter on this one? It's going to be the E. So it's the smallest angle right here, the side right here, and then the second angle. So it's ECD. ECD, where B and E are congruent. And in fact, that vertical angle, C, it's congruent to itself. And then the A and the D are those blank angles. Those are congruent to each other. So you've got to make sure that you're getting this right. Let's name this one here. So I'll start with this one maybe on the right. I'll go small, side, bigger angle. So I'm going to go SRU. So triangle SRU, congruent. Who knows where I should start on this upper triangle? S what? Yeah, that would be it. Okay, so it would be small. Oh, I kind of went different. Okay. You're right. So S, here's the S. I could have named it another way, and I'll just show you. It doesn't matter. But S to T to U. S to T to U. And just look. S and S are congruent. R and T don't have the notches. U and U, they both have two. Had I named it S-U-R, S-U-R, okay. In other words, had I gone along this, which I should have done, S-U to R, then I would have had to go S-U-T. Does that make sense? S-U-T. So I still should have had S and S, even though it's written differently, S and S, U and U, U and U, and R and T, and R in the middle, T. So it doesn't matter if they're in a different order, but they still have to correspond on the other side. So what about this one here? Who wants to tell me what they want to name the first triangle? The upper. Let's do the upper. This shouldn't take too long to name a triangle. So you're going KMJ. Okay, so you're going along the side, small angle, large. Again, there's not a wrong answer on that first triangle. So he's going KMJ.
Third grade finished. We can have fifth grade.
All right, is that for picture retakes or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the no named angle going along the side to the small angle, and then the double. So who thinks they know what it's going to be on this side? M what?
MKL.
M to the small angle to here. You're right.
On their way.
MKL. And this will be the only page you have to do that too. So on the other ones, you're not going to have to name the triangles just on this first page down to 12. So just on 1 to 12, name the triangles. Because that's you've got to think. Okay, so, all right. Oh, they've got it right here. No. FIG. Okay, so they're actually, what this is, they're saying, okay, if you name if you're saying FIG, then it would have been HTG. If you do this on this side, I'm not going to have you do this on this side. I think I'm just going to take off that 13. I think we'll just do these because these are on the same side. So let's look at this page right now. Okay. So first of all, what can I mark up that's congruent on this one? The G to I. And so 1, 2, this must be 3. What can I mark up on 14? Edward, what can I mark up that's congruent on number 14? What's that? I don't know that they're congruent. But what do we know that's always congruent? If I don't see a side, you're going to look at what? Ava, what? The vertical angles. Edward, do you see vertical angles there? Okay, which angles are they? What? BCA. There you go. So it's this one and this one. So those are vertical angles. What can we mark up on 15? That's congruent. The G to I. So we can put 1 there. What can we mark up on 16? That's congruent. Is N to P. What can we mark up on 17? SU. So that's got 1 notch. So we should probably put how many here? Put 2. And then what can we mark up on 18? That's congruent. KM. So we don't have, so we can go ahead and put that. And so you're not going to do these first 2 columns. Okay. Because you're doing it instead right here. You're naming the whole thing. Right. So, but let's look at this one. If this one says, if they name it FIG. Who knows how I should name the second one? Yeah, I'm starting from this corner. I'm going 2 to 3. FIG. So I'm going 2 to 3. HIG. So this is going to be HIG. So on this 14, they're telling me the order. They're saying CAB. So where's CAB? C to A to B. So this is vertex angle, 2 side, and no side named. Vertex angle, 2 side, no side. So who knows how I should name this other one? What? Very good. C, vertical, 2 side, no side. CDE. So CDE. And then we'll just do one more and you'll just have these 3 to do. Okay. So on this one, they're telling me FGI. They're going FGI, 1 angle to 2 angle to one side. 1 to 2 to this one. So who knows what I should name first on this side? They're saying FGI. Noah, help me out. They're saying, what's congruent to FGI? HGI. 1 angle to 2 and then the side. HGI. Okay. So this side you're doing it right here on your own. This side you're going to do it in order that they tell you to. Okay? And then I think the rest of it is just the same. Is state whether these triangles are congruent by, they're only asking you for 2 ways. For side, 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 or side, angle, side, or none. So what about this first one? Side, side, side. So we can put, just find a spot. Side, side, side. On this one, side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So side, angle, side. And this one. 10 pounds of brains. Number 3.
None?
Why none? Because this has got 1 notch, 1 notch. This has got 2 notch. Does anything here have 2 notch? So this is none. Does that make sense? We'll go down to do a couple others. Okay. What about this one? 1 angle 2, 1 angle 2. So what is this going to be? Side, angle, side. This one, what can we say about this right here? What can I say about this segment right here? They're congruent. So do these have, is that 1, 2, oh, this would be 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are they congruent? By what? By side, side, side. Okay. This one is, this appears to be side, which is 1, angle, and then 2. Is this 1, angle, 2? Side 1, angle, and then 2? So what is the congruency? Side, angle, side. Okay. And you'll finish those. Let me get, I'll highlight them in just a second, but, oh, right here. So you're going to finish the rest of these. All of the front. And then down here it says, name by angle, side, angle, or angle, angle, side. So let's look at a couple of these. This is what? Angle, 1 side, 2. Angle, 1 side, 2. So what is that going to be? Angle, side, angle, yeah. Angle, side, angle. This one is, what can we say is congruent on number 2? The middle segment. So I'll just put 1 here. So who thinks they know what this one is? What? Angle, then it goes to another angle, then it goes to the side. Angle, angle, side. What about this one? This is 1 knot. Oh, this is here. Here's what? 2 angle. Here's an angle. Then it goes to 1 angle. Then it goes to 1 side. What about this one? Oh, okay. What about this one?
Angle, angle, side.
Yeah, are they congruent? So it goes the one notch, then the one angle, and then two angle. One notch, one angle, and then two. So it is, what did you say? Angle, angle, side. Okay, and then you'll do the other ones. I needed to give you more time, so. Oh, this is good. So this is just continuing on naming it angle, side, angle, 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 side, or none. Okay, so you're doing all of those. Are those pretty easy? Then on this one, state whether these triangles are congruent by hypotenuse and a leg. If not, write no. So here is a hypotenuse. Oh no, where's the hypotenuse located? It's always across from the right angle. Okay, so hypotenuse is always that diagonal across from the thing. So I have to see if the hypotenuses are congruent first. Are these two hypotenuses congruent? People, are these hypotenuses congruent? Yes, it's across from right angle. They are congruent. And then, do we have a leg next to the right angle that is congruent? Here, that has a 2 on it. This has a 2. So therefore, what can you conclude? Yeah, what does that have? Yes. So this is by hypotenuse leg. Okay. This one, do I know that these two hypotenuses are congruent? No. However, I'm going to say I do know which theory I can use, though. Which theory could I use? Side, angle, side. Side, angle, side. So I could use side. So that's what I'm going to say, is if you see something other than that, go ahead and write it. Side, angle, side. And then first thing, it's a right angle. Are the hypotenuses congruent? Yes. And is there a leg on either side of the right angle that's congruent? Yes or no? Yes. So therefore, by the hypotenuse leg theorem, those are congruent. Okay, what about number 5? What's that? There's no like what?
There's no leg.
There's no leg?
Yeah, I can have it.
There is a leg. Here's a leg. Here's a leg. That's a hypotenuse. But what don't I have? I don't have the right angle. I don't have the right angle. We don't know what that is. So we can't say, and there, I can't tell that any other angle is congruent. So this one is, what did we put before? None? Let's put none. We'll put. So there's no theory that will tell me that that's congruent. And so I'll let you kind of figure, let's just look at one more. Oh. What about number 11? This one, I don't know. This one, is the hypotenuse congruent? Because it's across from this one. And if this is 90 and this is 90, this has to be 90. Because it's forming a perfect side. This is a perfect side. So here I can actually say that by transversal that this is congruent to that. So now that I have that, what can I say on this one? This one. I don't know the size of the leg. Come on, people. What? They are congruent, but why?
Because they're vertical angles.
We're naming side angle side. We're naming hypotenuse leg.
Oh, okay.
Not because they're vertical angles. What are the 3 letters that I could use to say that those are congruent?
Side angle angle.
Side, angle, angle, or angle, angle, side. So angle, and so sometimes if these opposite are right angles, you need to know that that makes them parallel, and that transversal makes your alternate interior congruent. So you've got to come up with some things yourself. So angle, angle, side. And then on this one, number 12, what do you know it's congruent? The segment, that diagonal. And so that means here's the right angle, that's the hypotenuse. Here's the right angle, that's the hypotenuse. Are these two triangles congruent? Why?
They're congruent because of side.
We don't have a side angle. People, what are we working with mostly on this section? Do you have a hypotenuse that's congruent? Do you have a leg on either side of the right angle symbol that's congruent? Right here, right here. So therefore, by what theorem are these two triangles congruent? Hypotenuse, leg. Okay, you will do the rest of these. Okay, anything that we haven't done, you will end up doing. Okay, then flip it over to, is this the last page, I hope? How many do I have? Okay, but basically it's the same thing. So again, you're going to find your reflexive, and I'm going to let you start in just a second. It's the same thing. Name one of these. State if the two triangles are congruent. Just put yes or no. You don't have to, there's no letters anyway. And state how do you know. That's it. So you're going to do all of that. I'm going to let you get started in just a second. Excuse me, but make sure that you mark your vertical angles congruent. Make sure you mark your reflexive angles congruent so you can see that. And then this one says, state what additional information is oh, this is a good one. And the very last, is that not the last page? Oh my goodness, there's 4 pages. All right, so state what additional information is required so that you can prove this by angle, side, angle. So, do I have an angle? Do I have a side? Which side do I have that's congruent? So I would need to show that, and normally you have to write it. I should actually write it. So UT is equal to UT. So that's my extra side. So I've got an angle, I've got a side, and what other angle do you think is congruent? This one, they're telling you that these are congruent by angle, side, angle. So what other angle would I have to write that's congruent? To have angle, side, angle. What? I can't just say U. That's 3 angles there. What's that? But if I put D, that would be angle, angle, side. They don't want angle, angle, side. What do they want? I need angle, side. I need to be able to say that this is congruent. But do I just say U? What? I can't say angle U. That's 1 angle. That's 2 angles. This is another 3rd angle. So, guys, I have to show that this angle is congruent to this one to have angle, side, angle. But you need to name it correctly. It's angle D, U, T. Should be congruent to angle, I started with the D, so I should start with that. S-U-T. You cannot name it with 1 letter. Do you see why? So let's look at this one. This one they want you to, all right, this one they want you to mark this up and say, I need a side and an angle and a side. Do we have an angle that's congruent? Okay, so we've got our angle. where should the two other sides be congruent that we want?
XV on the XV line.
But they should be on, shouldn't they be on either side of the angle? So you look at your letters. So to prove that this is congruent, I need this side that's congruent to this. And then I also, so that's a side, that's my angle. What other side do I need to show that's congruent? Yes, Ava.
XW and KV.
XW. That would be, if I mark K, that would be side, side, angle.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for side, angle, side. I've got this side, side, angle. Where's the third side? I'm sorry, what did you say, Noah? Side, angle, side. You are correct. So I need to show that XK is congruent to, and go ahead and write it out, sorry about this, folks, is equal to WV. That's the first thing I need to show. And then I need to show that XV is congruent to XV. And then double check. Do I have a side and then the angle, then another side? Yes. Do I have a side, an angle, and a side? Yes. So that gives me that. We'll do one more of these, and this is it. Okay, let's look at the 16. I want to show that these two are congruent by angle, side, and angle. What should I have in the middle? What should I have in the middle? The side. So here's the middle. Here's my side. And I already have an angle here. Who knows where the other angle would be? To have angle, side, angle. Where would the other, on this one, where would the other angle have to be? On what? LK is a side. I need another angle. Well, on this one, you can name it with one letter because there's not any overlapping like on this one. So which angle do you think will have it? So we've got angle, side, angle. What? Angle L. So angle, side, angle. So on this one, angle, side. Which one should I name on this one? The angle T. So to prove angle, side, angle, I need that L is congruent to angle T. This time I can name it with one letter because it's not overlapping like this one was. Okay, so I'm not going to give you any more. We'll do this one tomorrow. So you're finishing everything on the first 3 pages. Okay, and you can begin on those.
So we don't do this last page?
That's what I said. You don't tear it off because I'll assign it tomorrow. Alrighty, so you can go ahead and start on that.